some yoga. Let's start where it all starts, with the breath. Taking a deep breath in through the nose. Exhaling with a sigh. Let's do one more of those, but this time bring your hands to your heart. As you breathe in, bring the arms up. Overhead, drop the shoulders, pinkies to the back of the room. Exhale, hands to heart. Good, one more like that. Bring it up. I would have worked around you, honey. Exhale, come forward, chin to chest. All the way forward. Reach, reach, reach. Oh, thank you, body. It's a brand new baby day. Over to one side, opposite hand on hand. It's a never before lived day. So what you gonna do for fun today, as my friend Shelly would say? Over to the other side. It's really hot here today. Good, come up back through center. Oh yeah. It's really hot here today. Let's bring the shoulders back. So I already decided, I told you before I get out of bed, I smile. And I was not smiling about getting out of bed today. Good, bring it forward. But I already decided that I'm gonna sit under the redwood trees today. Good, bring it into a cat-cow. I know that's news to you, but hopefully you'll join me. I don't even know if it'll be a picnic or just a sit or a book and then open, because it's really hot here. And I love the way, let's bring one hand over. Let's go start to the left. Walk it over and extend the other hand. Oh, feel that opening in the side body. Maybe you put a little bend. Maybe your elbow can come to the mat. You can be looking down, forward, or up. Just depends upon your neck. Good, now hold your core tight. Come on up, maybe not pushing, maybe using your core. Let's go to the other side. Hand comes down. We reach. We look down. We look forward. We look up. Again, I'm not crunching here. I'm open. There's an opening here. Good. Now bring that arm up if you can and use your core to come up. Oh, hands to the sky. Hands to heart. Good. Now to knees and cat-cow. So what are you going to do for fun today? Well, let's have some fun now. Lay it down on your back with your arms extended. We're going to do our supine twist with a little something in between. I'll leave these here. I might use them. Remember, this is where you bring your feet into your rear. Arms are out, palms are up, right? Good. From here, you drop your knees to the left, look to the right. The right hand is up, the left palm is down. Hold that there for a moment. Notice where you can soften. Maybe the sides of the throat. Just get soft there. Take a deep breath in, hold the core tight, bring the legs up over to the other side. Switch the hands. So now the right hand is up and the left hand palm is down. Come on over, honey. We're good. Come over to me.
I'm going to move.
You don't want to move?
I'm going to move.
You're going to move? Is this not working? Oh, I love having you here. We'll do what can work. Do what can work. All right. He's going to do something. We're going to keep moving. Side to side. Side to side. Side to side. We'll figure this out. We used to have the bookcase somewhere else. We switched spaces. Side to side. Side to side. Side to side. Side to side. For 3, 2, 1. And hold it here. Both palms are up. Take a deep breath. Extend the top leg. Maybe it comes to the mat. Maybe it doesn't. Remember, if it doesn't, you support it. You have a bolster. You have something there. Both shoulders are on the mat. If you want a little more, you can reach down, hold on to the opposite leg, and get a little bit of a quad stretch in there too. Again, this is not a have to. Oh, that feels so good. Okay, let both of those go. Bring the knee back to knee, and come up. Nice. Okay, we're going to go to the other side now. Both palms up. So now my legs are to my right. I'm looking over my left palm. I soften and I extend my left leg. There's only stairs there. There's no floor, so I've got my my block there. Again, proprioception. The body wants to know where it is in space. It doesn't feel safe. It doesn't know where it is. I mean, it makes sense, right? So if you can support the body with a block or a bolster, and I want every appendage touching something, the body will feel safer. It can go deeper into that opening. Okay, help that leg back. Come back up. Extend the legs. Extend the legs, extend the feet. Give it a little open and close. Curl the toes, open and close the toes. And now we're going to do our rolls, our ankle rolls. So for that, your legs are extended. I lift my ankles up. Some people can't, some can. It really doesn't matter. Push the back into the mat and go around. We do 7 of these each way. 5, 6, 7, and then the other way around. Breathing. 2. Oh, good. Let that go. Give it a little shake out. Give it a little shake out. Now, open the legs. Open the legs. Again, we noticed yesterday for Ivan, he can't open them as far as I can because his hips aren't as wide. Duh. All right, in and out, in and out. Here we go. And where does this originate? You know, at the hip. It's the hip joint. Open, close, open, close, open, close, open, close. My feet are flexed. Open, close, opening up the sacrum. The joints hold a lot of very high, fine energy. Good, let it go. Whew. Feel that energy moving into that space. Beautiful. Okay, from here, we're going to give ourselves some booty love. So, bring your hands to your rear. And we're going to lift. Now remember, if you want to lift knees and shoulders, you're welcome to. I don't. And when you come to the top, it's not a back, it's an up. It's not as much of a motion. You'll feel it right here in these lower abdominals, the transverse abdominals. All right, so deep breath, push the back into the mat, and it's up, up. And I control the down, up. I want to just like gravity, just let me just flop down, right? But I don't. How's it feel to want, huh? One more, up. And bring it down, little windshield wipe, little twist here, supine twist. Okay. Next, we're going to come up to seated to do with our feet out in front of us, hands behind us here or here. Do you want your wedge? Okay. So Ivan usually uses a fist here because he's done a lot of computer stuff. His wrists aren't as able. You do what you can. You sure? We're going to flick up, keep the shoulders away from the ears. You're going to want to come into the ears. Don't let them. We inhale on the up. Here we go. Last one. Good. Extend the legs. Open the shoulders a little bit. Maybe bring them behind you and lift. Bring them in front of you and reach. Oh, yeah. Whew, feels good in the hood. All right, a couple more rolls. Open the neck just a little more here. Bring ear to opposite shoulder, or ear to shoulder, extend the opposite arm. Good, back through center, ear to shoulder, extend the opposite arm. And come to laying now on your belly. Come to laying on your belly with on my junks. Down the stairs, out of sight, out of mind. With your elbows under your shoulders, into a Sphinx pose. We'll do an Elizabeth, and then from there, we'll do our cat-cows, which I'll show sideways, because Melissa had asked me to do that, so I will. All right, so deep breath. Pushing down through the elbows as I push my chest to the back, to the ceiling. I push my back up. Everything's going up. Now my belly, my mid-back. Now my pelvis, my rear going up. And then I lift my pelvis. So I am one fulcrum. It's a straight line. What I want to do is this. I want to just lift up my butt. No, hold that core. If you want to lift your knees, go ahead and lift your knees, but stay on your toe tops. For 4, 3, 2, and down. Ooh, that feels good. Good to let it go. Yeah, do your little windshield. Hi, honey. Windshields, whatever works. Okay? All right, I'm going to go sideways for down dogs so you can really get it. We're both going to do 7 down dogs. Well, I might not do 7 because I'm going to go slower to explain. I'm just going to go sideways, babe. You're good. So, 4 down dogs. What it's about is not motion, right? It's about muscle. And you can go any way that you want. You can move it through any way that you want. But we're going to start, for our purposes, we start in our child's pose. So come into child's pose, big toes together, knees apart, and push back, reach, and then maybe your head comes to the mat, maybe it doesn't. All right? Okay, from here, come up to tabletop. Hands are under my shoulders. Hold the core. I want to just let it all go. No, I'm making myself work like what we just did with the Elizabeth, all right? Hands open, elbows of the hands toward the front of the room. Feel that in the shoulders. Tuck the toes, take a deep breath, push back, not up, we're pushing back. So really, you can even hold it here for a moment. Feel that, you're going back. Now, straighten the legs, push back. Deep breath. Chin to chest. Fix your gaze. Come up on the toes. Now bring the heels down. The weight wants to be evenly distributed. Evenly distribute the weight between the hands and the feet. Good, now bend the knees, up on the toes, come back down, tabletop. Maybe a cat-cow here. Again, even with the cat-cow, you want to hold the core. If you don't know how to hold your core, pretend like someone's, right there. All right, let's do another one. Shoulders away from ears, eyes of the elbows, right, not here, toward the front of the room. Deep breath. Hold the core, tuck the toes, push back. Push back. Back to straight. Straighten the legs. As much as you can. Sometimes people have a block behind their legs, right? Some people have a wedge. It just depends upon you. Keep the elbows away, or the shoulders away from the ears. Good, come back down. Tabletop. Maybe you take a little break here. Give it a little something, right? Whatever works. Let's go to the next one. Tabletop. Core tight, pushing away, elbows to the eyes of the elbows toward the front. Hands nice and open. Deep breath. Hold the core, feel strong. Tuck and push back and up. Back and up. Maybe you stay here. I want your back straight. Then when you can, straighten the knees. I've seen so many, especially men, because you're so strong in the upper body, they have tight hamstrings. All their weight is forward. They're basically holding themselves with their arms. This really can be a resting pose. Once you get the weight evenly distributed, it's quite nice. Good, come back down. Let's do one more, okay? So, everything's nice and holding, pushing away, tucking, and bring it back. Exhale. Find your gaze. Yeah. What's your I am? I am worthy. You are worthy. You are worthy of taking the time to do this right meticulously, to take care of your body, right? To do it in right, proper alignment. Good. Come back down. Sit back on your calves. Give it a couple rolls. Maybe you reach behind you. I've been sitting on a block on his calves. After, I had my hip done, no way. Bring it forward. But it has been, I think as of tomorrow, 5 months. Come back up, give it a couple rolls. And the body is an amazing organism, cat-cow. It comes back. It comes back. Shake it, baby. All right, let's balance, okay? Now, you might want something for your knees, an accoutrement. I love my accoutrements. I'm not using it today, but it's there if I need it. Holding my core tight, bringing one leg out. Remember, you are on the bottom, you are on your toe tops. You're not holding your toes down. That's it. The body's going to want to cheat. Arms out, palms up, hold the core, and lift. The body's going to want to cheat. It wants to do things very efficiently, which is why it likes to stay at rest. But efficiency isn't always the most healthy, especially when we are learning balance. Remember, balance is learned. Flexibility, that's genetic, but balance we learn. Remember learning to ride the bike? And once you had it, once the brain understood it, no problem. But we got to get the brain involved. Good. 30 seconds. Do it again. Other side. Shake that off if need be. Toe tops down. Squeeze it all in. Arms come out. And we lift. Now, maybe your arms aren't out. Maybe you're holding here. Right? It just depends upon you. I like a wider base for myself. And I can do this. When I had rotator cuff issues, I couldn't do this. Woo! Bring it back, sister. Bring it back. Holding the core. Ooh, squeeze the glute. Squeeze the glute. Yeah. 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Woohoo! Good. Bring it back. All right, let's come into a squat. So you're going to tuck the toes. Ivan's getting the block ready for himself, right? That's how he does it. Push it back. This is another balance. Hands to heart. Align the spine. This is balance here. Nice deep breath. There we go. Good. Then the hands come to the mat. We push ourselves up to a forward fold. Letting the head go. I always keep a slight bend in my knees. Slight bend in the knees. If you lock the knees, Elizabeth, your joint's doing the work. It's not what's meant to do the work. Again, the body's efficient. It's going to want to make it easy. Good. Circle the head one way and the other. Now bend the knees. Now I put my heels out just a little bit because I want enough room there for my hips to easily move into place. Good. Come up to extend a mountain pose on your toes. On the toes, in this pose. And hands to heart. I'll move back so I'm not cut out. My head's not cut out. We'll get this down. We'll get it down. Let's turn on the brain. Oh, Ivan can adjust the mirror. He doesn't like this part, so this is good. It gives him something else to do. And elbow. And hand to heel. Hand to heel. So this used to really hurt me in my quad of the leg that I had the new hip on. I went to my chiropractor, Dr. Brian Thalhammer, fabulousness and opposites, and he used his laser on it. Took 2 days, the pain went away. Amazing, because it was hurting for certain. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, let it go, shoulder rolls. You know when I do this, I do the whole thing. I don't just roll my shoulders. It's like a snake almost. I just get everything moving. All right, and forward. So what are you doing for fun today? What are you doing for fun? Okay, our scapula is mobilized. Hands, shoulders are open. Arms come behind us. Tuck the chin, little bit of a back bend. An opening, not a fold, right? An open. Deep breath, we exhale and come forward with a ha. Here we go. Ha! Almost said to do it sideways. Ha! Ha! Oops, switch the thumbs. Ha! Ha! 7 more. Ha. 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 Last one. Ha. Hold it. Remember, what's the core for? To keep us from falling backward. Use it. Come on up. Give it a couple bounces. Whew. All right, come into a squat. Feet are out. Heels in. Oh yeah. Hands to thighs. Shoulder to opposite knee. Ha. Ha. Little twist there. Ha. 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 Straighten the leg. Ha. 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 Back to center. Ha. Straighten it. Squat it. 4, 3, 2, come up. Woo! Heel toe the feet together. Thank you, body. Let it go. Little twist there. All right, wood chops. Again, what do you want to release? What are you ready to let go of? See it in front of you. You're going to break it down. You're going to compost it. The earth will use any caca for compost. Let's let our caca go. Little bit of a back bend again. And ha! Judgment, let it go. Ha! Fear, let it go. Ha! Chop it up. Ha! Ha! Last one. Ha! And let it go. Let it go. Hands to heart. All right, kidneys. We come up on our toes for this. Up on our toes in this pose. It's an over, 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 and aha. All right, here we go. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Ha! 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 Last one. Ha! And bring it down. Oh yeah, let that one go. All right, let's do a balance before our starfish. So, tree pose, finding your spot. We should be getting pretty adept at this. We've been practicing, and it's practice. It's not perfection. It's not performance. We've been practicing. So feeling a little more comfortable as I bring all my energy into the core and ground. Become aware of my core as well, right? Everything's in center line. Align with the divine. Hands at heart if I choose. And foot comes wherever I want it. Again, what do I care about? Open hips. Find that gaze, that one spot. I like to give my wrists a little love here. Opening the arms, shoulders soft, pinkies to the back of the room. A little bit of a back bend, and an eye lift. An eye lift would be great, if only it were this simple. Hands back to heart, and foot meets foot, let it go. All right, other side now. All the weights in the other leg, bringing everything into center line. Hands at heart, finding my gaze, lifting and opening. Just feel that. Push the thigh against the foot, push the foot against the thigh. And open your arms to the sky. See, it's Dr. Seuss yoga. Love that. Little back bend, little eye gaze. Smile. So what are you doing for fun today? Hands back to heart. Foot meets foot. Bounce a little bit, let it go. All right, starfish. Hands at heart. Come up with your I am. Open it, choose equality, come down. Backs of the palms, back of hands together, up through center, I am. Choose, little back bend here. Yeah, let's do it again. I am. Open. I am. You chopped it up. What are you filling it up with? Oh. I am. Peace. I am. Ease. Last one. I go. Hands to heart. All right, let's go into our rotations. Again here, you're doing what works for you. Maybe your arms make it all the way around. Maybe they don't. Look at what you are noticing as you look behind you. And notice as we move through it, you get more extension. There's more movement in the body. Looking back for 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, now let that go. Couple rolls. I'm going to come through a chaturanga to come back to the mat. So I'm going to do it from this side so I won't block Ivy. Hands at heart. Extended mountain pose. Little back bend here, right? Little back bend, feeling that core. Exhale, hands to heart, chin to chest. Hands come down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Feet to the back of the mat. Downward facing dog. Notice that dog. We've been doing them. We got this, right? We got this. Good. From here, I'm going to come forward now into a high push-up. Not to my knees yet. Then I bring my knees down. Bring my elbows toward my hips. Oh, thank you, honey. All the way down. Ooh, 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 ooh. That's it for me. Coming up into my cobra. And then down. Laying on the left side with my left hand behind, in the back, behind my base of my skull, and my right hand at the base of my spine. All right, we got this. Coziness. Get cozy here. And whatever quality it is that you want to embody today, just imagine that it's your favorite color and scent that is the embodiment of that quality, and breathe it in. Maybe imagine a glass, clean, clear, crystalline water, and put a drop of food coloring in that, and let it all turn to that beautiful hue. What it is that you are willing and able to embody. Remember, imagine it. Imagining makes it so. When Cinderella told the fairy godmother, I didn't believe you'd be here. And the fairy godmother said, well, that's not so, dear, because if it were, I couldn't have been here. It wouldn't have happened. You got to believe it first. So believe that color. Believe that quality. And when we chant Om, we'll send that out into our day and to everyone we come in contact with. All right, bring it up. Comfortable seated position. Oh, yeah. Hands at heart. We'll chant Om one time, sending this out to each other. Everyone who's practicing, whether it's live or you're watching a recording, send it out to backward and forward. Everyone who's been here with you today, virtually, in the same time or not. Exhale completely. Deep breath in. Thumbs to forehead center, the ability to see energy, to see beauty. May you see the beauty and the love that is you, sweetheart. Namaste. Thank you for sharing practice with me.
See you Monday.
Yeah. See you tomorrow. Sunday was the day off.